Hello, Scruffy fam! Part 1 of 4, picking the deer rifle. Let's go. Alright guys, Joe here from the Scruffy fam. Hey, do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, really helps out our channel. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and you'll see a lot of really fun content. So, guys, this is part 1 of 4 of picking the deer rifle. So, the first step was taking the Ruger American Ranch in 7.62 by 39 to the range, and what we're looking for is we're looking for precision and accuracy. Okay, so just to understand the difference between precision and accuracy, precision is hitting the bullseye, accuracy is repeatable results. Okay, so what we're looking for is we're going to test several different types of ammunition, give everything a fair shake, and then when it's all said and done, we're going to take everything from the 4 rifles that are in competition and put it on the table and say, okay, this one was this precise, this one was this accurate, and what's going to go into it is ammunition cost, consistency, and precision. Those are going to be the big things, and comfortability to shoot. Is this thing just beating me up? So the 4 rifles in contention, the first up today is a Ruger American Ranch in 7.62 by 39. We have a new addition that is a brand new rifle that I just got, and is the Ruger American Go Wild in 6.5 Creedmoor. Now, I've never owned a 6.5 Creedmoor. It's my very first one, never even shot one. So even part of this process is going to be getting to know this rifle. Then we have our 6.5 PRC. My Mossberg Patriot Predator in 6.5 PRC. We're going to shoot that one. This will be a really good comparison between 6.5 Creedmoor and 6.5 PRC. Which one feels better shooting? What's the cost difference? What's the accuracy? What's the precision? What's the difference between the two? And then last but definitely not least is my Ruger American Standard in 243 Winchester. The 243 is a historic and storied round. It's taken hundreds of deer. It's starting to become more of a varmint round and like antelope pronghorn and not so much whitetail. But where I live in Wisconsin, 100 grain bullet will take down a whitetail no problem. So those are going to be our 4 rifles in contention. Now we've removed my Model 70 and 270 Winchester. That is like the prototypical American hunting rifle, but mine is a collector's edition, and I really don't want to take that out into the woods and get it messed up. There are only 500 made of the one that I have, and in the 270 Winchester is a fraction of that 500. So it's a very rare, very limited edition rifle. That one is more of a collector's item. I will take it out to the range every once in a while and shoot it, but after doing a lot more research, that is not going to be a rifle that I take out hunting. Next, we have my Ruger M77 in 338 Win Mag. We've ruled that one off. It's a little much for deer here in Wisconsin. It's not a joy to shoot and is by far my most expensive rifle to shoot. Each one of those rounds ranges from $3 to $6 every time I pull the trigger. So let's get into it, guys. We'll go to the range and let's see what happened. Alright guys, first up we have the Hornady Black, 123 grain, SST. This is what we're sighted in with, so let's see what happens here. That's not too bad. Alright, now we're going to try the Winchester Deer Season XP. All right. Not bad. All right, guys, we're going to go round 2 here. I'm going to go below the triangle this time. So I went right in the triangle, or the diamond first time, not triangle. Went inside the diamond the first time. I'm going to go just under it this time to group it. Both groups look good, but the Winchester looks a lot better. You guys will see in a second. All right, I'm going to try the Winchester. All right, guys. We'll go home, we'll measure these, and we'll wrap it up. All right, guys. So, as you saw, super easy to shoot, a joy to shoot. Let's talk about some of the positives and negatives that go into my Ruger American Ranch in 7.62 x 39. Now we have this in the Heat Seeker chassis. I have a Vortex Strike Eagle 3-18 second focal plane on this, but it does have the exposed reticles, parallax adjustment, and it's an illuminated reticle, which is really, really cool for those early morning or later at night shots. Yeah, so let's talk about what happened with the groups. So first up, we had our Hornady Black, 123 grain. This is the ammo that we sighted in with. I've shot several boxes of this ammunition, and I will say it is extremely consistent with the results that we're getting. So our first group that we did, I was aiming center here, and we got a 1.07 inch group. And then I put the first tick here on the sight to do another group. That was that second group that I did, and we got a 1.17. So very, very consistent, a 1 inch grouping out of this. We've gotten to 3/4 of an inch before with this same ammo, but majority of the groups are around 1 inch, which isn't bad. I mean, a 1 MOA rifle for a hunting rifle is pretty decent. But then we switched over to the Winchester Deer Season XP, also 123 grain, and this was the first group. The first group was a .445, and then the second group was a .641. When I average those together, it's just over 1/2 inch. So a 1/2 MOA, that's pretty good. So for the Ruger American Ranch, we're going to use the Winchester Deer Season XP ammo. This will be what we use for our evaluation when it comes to which rifle are we going to pick. This is very reasonably priced for the box. So let's talk about some of the positives and negatives here. So the negatives with using the 7.62 x 39 is it's very limited on the ammo that I can get. There's a lot of Full Metal Jacket steel case ammo, which is great for plinking and target shooting, but it's not great for hunting. Even here in Wisconsin, our law is you have to use an expanding bullet, so I can't even use a Full Metal Jacket. Both of these rounds that I found, the Hornady is an SST, which is a polymer tip, And the Deer Season XP is also a ballistic tip. It's a polymer tip. So both of those are going to expand. But that's only 2 types of hunting ammo that I found. I usually prefer to have like 4 or 5 different ones that I can compare. But when you get a half MOA group consistently out of one type of ammo, you might as well roll with it, okay? So let's talk about the other negative is the range. The max range for this ammo to kill a whitetail is 200 yards. You need to carry about 900 foot-pounds of energy to kill a deer with good shot placement. This energy drops off after 200 yards. You're carrying about 900 foot-pounds of energy at 200 yards, but then it really does fall off a cliff. So would not be able to shoot anything past 200 yards. So based on the situation I would find myself in, there are a lot of different spots where I may need to shoot 250, 300, 350. So that is a limitation. It would limit me where I could hunt with this rifle. Now let's talk about the positives. The positives are there's a ton of Full Metal Jacket ammo that shoots consistently like the hunting ammo does. It's just Full Metal Jacket. I have found target ammo for 7.62x39 as low as $10 for 20 and upwards of $15 to $20 for 20 rounds of 7.62x39. That makes it extremely affordable to practice with. It's still 123 grain, it reacts the same, and it actually groups about the same for some of the target ammo. So that's a positive of using that. So guys, that is the 7.62x39 in the Ruger American Ranch, part 1. Stand by for parts 2, 3, and 4. When it's all said and done, we'll wrap this up, we'll pick that rifle, and we'll get going. We'll see you guys next time.